Goya CEO dismisses critics for praise of Trump. I'm not apologizing. What is this guy thinking? Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about this article that I came across on LinkedIn. Shout out to my wife who actually said something about it this morning, but we went to a park and everything, and I didn't look at it this morning, but came across it on LinkedIn and said we have to do a video about this because this is very important, and this is what we actually need more of, and I think this is going to change the trajectory that the country is on, because once people realize that it's kind of the idea where you're constantly being bullied by someone, but then when you start fighting back, the bully realizes that he can't really push you around, and that's what's happening here. So the Goya CEO basically stated that, hey, Trump is a great leader, and we're blessed to have him. And of course, everyone came after him. You have all these people boycotting Goya or whatever. But he stuck to his values, which is so rare today. He didn't apologize and say, I wasn't thinking about this, I wasn't thinking about that. He stood on his beliefs, and primarily because he has seen firsthand what Trump is actually trying to do for minorities. The left want to ignore this, but it's just not a reality. Anyway, we're going to read through this article, and we're going to talk about it a little bit, because this is extremely important for the country today and the way it's moving. So, the chief executive of Goya Foods, Robert Unanue, brushed off critics on Friday, saying that he would not apologize for his previous statement that the U.S. is blessed to have President Trump as a leader. In an interview on Fox News on Friday, Unanue pushed back against the backlash he received, telling the host of Fox and Friends, "I'm not apologizing." He added that criticism among celebrities and Democratic lawmakers was an attempt at suppression of speech. So true. It's funny that they're always talking about inequality and certain privileges that people have while trying to take them away. And it's not that they're trying to take away things that people shouldn't have. They're trying to take away things that people should have. You should have the freedom of speech. You should be able to do so. Now you can't even align with Trump without it being considered hate speech, and that makes no sense at all. But let's continue. At the White House on Thursday, I'm going to keep messing this name up. Unanue delivered what appeared to be praise of Trump, saying, "We're all truly blessed at the same time to have a leader like President Trump, who is a builder." Unanue was among several Hispanic politicians and business leaders who gathered at the White House that day. Goya Foods, a nearly 85-year-old business, distributes thousands of products in Latin American staples, such as garbanzo beans and seasonings and cooking oils. The company was founded by Don Prudencio Unanue and his wife, Carolina, who were immigrants from Spain and established Goya Foods in Manhattan in 1936. Robert is the grandson of the company's founders. After Unanue's comments on Thursday, Hamilton star and creator Lin-Manuel Miranda dissed the grocery company, saying, "We learned to bake bread in this pandemic. We learned to make our own adobo con pimienta by..." Sorry, guys, if I totally messed up the Spanish words there. Anyway, this goes to show you the group, the mob, the thinking mentality that they have. Just the fact that someone aligns with Trump. Keep in mind that these people are meeting at the White House with President Trump to make stuff better for minorities. And what are you doing? You get mad at them. Like, Trump has spent so much time and effort doing stuff for minorities, HBCUs. But you'll never hear about that. It'll never make the news because it doesn't fit the narrative. It's crazy, but that's the reality. And, the thing that was shocking to me about this, just how many likes and shares and all that I got. Then you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. "Oh, look, it's the sound of me Googling how to make your own adobo." The fact that they are so quick to jump on stuff like this and try to create divisiveness is amazing. But I must say, I'm glad that Mr. Robert, Goya CEO, has a pair and is standing on it. Because what's going to happen now, what people have to understand is that Donald Trump is in office, which means at least half of this country, roughly, support his viewpoints. Which means that even if you lose support based on, minorities not buying your products, you're going to pick up support. On LinkedIn, in the post that was referencing this, I saw many people saying, hey, we're going to buy their products now. Yeah, you had some that said they would never buy their products anymore, but hey, don't be bullied into submission. You've been operating for 85 years. You're going to stay in business. If you stay by your values, people will support you. And we're starting to see that more and more. And so let's see what else we have. Goya is currently based in New Jersey and maintains 26 manufacturing and distribution facilities in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and Spain, employing more than 4,000 people worldwide. And not only that, guys. So this Goya CEO is trying to make things better for minorities. And on top of that, clearly, they're providing a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunity for people to feed their family. And what you want to do is go and boycott them simply for having an idea, for the CEO having his own idea, his own way of thinking, which could jeopardize, these people's chance to work. There's no end to it. You guys will throw anyone under the bus and back up over them as many times as you can, every chance that you get. Federal Election Commission data shows Unanue donated $6,000 last year to Republican political groups. However, some defenders of Goya noted it gave nearly 270,000 meals to food banks as part of a pandemic relief effort, according to NBC. And of course, that's something that you would never see, right? They're never going to put anything positive in there. And like I said, they want to make these people out to be bad people. Let me ask you something. How can you be bad if this is what you're doing? You're employing a lot of people. You're providing food in this time of need during the pandemic. And because Trump is actually out here trying to do stuff, people are aligning values with him, and it's going to continue that way. And as more and more people are less afraid to speak out, then we will hopefully get over this hurdle. And people just have to understand, remember now, the people who are screaming the loudest are actually the smallest. They, in my opinion, make up the smallest group. Most people believe that, generally speaking, most people are just good people. We don't care about skin color. We don't care about what you do for work. We just want to know, are you a good person? Are you good to be around? Are you contributing to society? Are you a good citizen? If you're not out there in stuff you're not supposed to be in or breaking the law or whatever, most people will have no problem with you. And that's the reality of the America we live in. So I just wanted to do a very quick video on this. Say a congratulations to Robert Unanue. And, guys, if you buy their type of product, support them. Let them know, because if we support the people who do come out for Trump, you're going to have more come out, because they're going to be less afraid of losing business, of losing their opportunity to make money. And that's what we need. Right now, people are scared because we're so willing to throw people under the bus who have a different opinion. But as more and more people come out, rest assured that we will be in a better place. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Share this news story. Let's get this out to more conservatives. And let's say, hey, cancel culture. Let's cancel that.